It's now become quite a rivalry. How do you reconcile with you guys believing you're a good football team and they're the ones still playing?
Um, it's football. We're not gonna win them all, and it happens. It don't always happen how you want it to happen, to unfold how you want it to unfold. Um, but it's a part of it. Sometimes you need that. We need. It's unfortunate, but sometimes you need a loss like that to be able to learn from it. And I think that's what that's gonna do. That's gonna help us learn from our mistakes and what we can do better. And then, like I said, like that's not the last time we're gonna be able to play the Bears. So we're gonna have plenty more opportunities to be able to get our get back and do what we need to do. But congrats to them. It's a good team. They're well coached, and you just got to tip your hats to them. But for us, we got to look in the mirror and figure out what we need to do better and find better ways to go out there and finish these games.
So how do you channel the possibility to learn from that versus fixating on the missed opportunity?
We just gotta. It's gonna take time. I think time will say it all really and do everything we need it to do, to be honest. So I think it's just gonna be a time thing of where we can kind of just sit and reflect and really think about like I said, what we need to do better. And yeah, we had the opportunity and we didn't seize it. Sometimes it happens like that. It's not gonna be perfect all the time. You're not gonna have success all the time. Failures are a part of not only football but life. You got to be able to figure out ways where you can become successful. And I think in order to do that, you need your failures. You need to take those losses. You need to take those lessons because that's how you learn from them. That's how you grow from them, and that's how you become a better team.
You have such a strong connection with half.
Mm-hmm.
Are you mentally preparing yourself to have a different defensive coordinator next year? And how are you kind of reconciling you want to see him get a head coaching job to you selfishly wanting him to still be your defensive coordinator?
Yeah, no, I'm mentally, I'm still preparing for him to be obviously our DC. But like I've always said, like I got a hell of a relationship with Half. We've built that relationship throughout these last couple years, and I got a ton of respect for him. So my thing is always, obviously, if there is a position, obviously I wouldn't want him to leave, but if there is a position where he can, it could be better for him and his family, then I'm behind him regardless. It's not just about the football part and not just about him being my coach. It's about the relationship that we've actually built with each other. So I support him, regardless. But I don't want him to go nowhere. But if it's the best thing for him and his family, then I 100% get it because it's a business and it's his job, it's his life, and at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you and your family. And, I support that 100%.
Alex, how tough is this process, the locker room clean out, just seeing this place for the last time in a little bit?
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough, but, it's the situation that we're in. So we got to be able to, live with, what's going on. But we also, we learn from, what happened Saturday night. And we're going to sit with this one for a while, and it's going to hurt. But, we're going to have some time to be able to, think about it and let it, we went through it, but then it's like, all right, you kind of figure out what we need to do better, and then once we get back rolling, put it in the past, and we keep moving forward. It's all about really being present. Yeah. So we'll be all right.
Congrats on second team All-Pro.
Yeah.
I know that obviously with the last 2 years have entailed a lot of success for you, but you guys have talked about looking in the mirror. What will looking in the mirror look like for you this offseason?
Same as any offseason, figuring out ways where I could be a better player, a better leader, a better teammate, just better in general. better in life. That's what I'm striving to do. So obviously I get this time to kind of, get away from the game a little bit. So take a little bit of time to enjoy my family, my loved ones that are around me, and try to be better for them as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be going to offseason doing.
Not to put you on the spot. Seventh seed, first round exit. Do you see the Packers as 13th or 14th best team in the NFL? I mean, that's what that says. What do you see yourselves that way?
Well, I mean, we're not number one. We lost. So, I mean, if you're not number one, then it don't really matter. So that's how I think of it. So I don't think 13, 14 is like, we didn't win a Super Bowl. That wasn't our goal was to win a Super Bowl. We weren't able to get that accomplished, and that's fine. We have, we're gonna have next year to be able to get that done. So I don't really see it as 13, 14. I see it as if you didn't win, everybody lost. It's only one winner. It's 32 teams. So, yeah.